What do you think of a typical character in a thriller film should be, and can you give any examples to us?
Any examples? The first one that comes to mind is Brian Mills from Taken. It's mainly because he's very attractive to women and he's a strong character. He knows how to handle a gun like most main male characters in thriller films. He's always trying to defend his family and friends, and that's what I guess like his sort of role in thriller films and stuff. So yeah, he would be definitely an example of a male character in thriller films.
So very muscular and knows how to handle a gun in action, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah.
When you think of a thriller film, what is a typical character you think of, and could you give any examples?
When I think of a protagonist in a thriller film, I think that they are intelligent and strong in order to outsmart the enemy at hand and be able to beat them in order for a happy ending. They seem troubled at first and are not happy with the way that things are going, which allows the character to change over the course of the film into a better person. When I think of a thriller film character, I think of Sherlock Holmes because he is smart, but people know that he's capable of and seem very distant at the start of the film. But towards the end, he realises his wrong ways and solves the case and becomes a better person because of it.
Oh, okay, that was very detailed, thank you. What do you think a typical character in a thriller film is, and can you give me any examples?
I would say a male, a strong male with a weapon usually, because they usually seem quite intimidating and they scare the audience and obviously the people in it. And yeah, they're usually quite vicious and quite malicious and try to, I guess, manipulate people into going somewhere and maybe killing them, I guess, because thriller films are like that and they're usually quite gruesome.
Can you give any examples of a character that you think of when you think of a thriller film?
Or I'd say Freddy Krueger maybe, because he has, I guess that's a thriller film, Nightmare on Elm Street, and because he has the claws and he kills people in lots of different ways because he can shapeshift and it's just generally quite intimidating.
So you more remember the bad guys in a thriller film more than the
Yeah,
good
more,
guys?
more than good guys, yeah, definitely.
When you think of a typical thriller film, what is a typical character you think of, and could you give any examples?
My favourite characters in a thriller film are the antagonists. They are devious towards the antagonist and always cause mayhem in the film, causing twists and problems for the hero to overcome. They are smart and almost come out with victory, but the hero normally overcomes for a happy ending. My favourite antagonist in the thriller film is Dr. Hannibal Lecter from Silence of Lambs. He is very manipulative towards Clarice and is devious in planning his escapes, which portrayed his intelligence and conveys to the audience how dangerous he is in his role as the villain in the film. However, in this film, the protagonist is not a typical stereotype of a strongman character. In fact, is a young woman who has great abilities and courage, which makes the character in the film even better.
Thank you very much. When you think of a thriller film, what is a typical character you think of, and could you give any examples?
Well, from a thriller film, I always think of somebody like Will Smith in the film Focus, because he's a strong, intelligent male and dresses in a suit which gives the impression of power.
So what you're saying is a protagonist in a thriller film should be a male lead who is strong rather than a weak female lead?
Yes, definitely, yeah.